Now I kind of want to talk about Shrek.
Why the fuck do you want to talk about Shrek, bro?
Not the real Shrek. My personal Shrek.
What? Your personal Shrek?
Yeah, because that bitch was cold.
What? How's a Shrek code?
I'm just saying that a Shrek got to have some other shining quality to get you to be what you would think. What made you be with the Shrek? Was it just out of desperation, or was the Shrek?
No, my Shrek was not desperation at all. I was trying to take one for the team.
Oh.
And fam didn't even fucking hit.
Oh.
So I wasted. I smashed some shit that I didn't even want, like trying to keep her because she wouldn't stay in the room. So I was like, and you could tell she wanted to D, and she was acting crazy. Like, well, I'm finna go if you ain't give me now. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. Yo.
Boy, I would have hit the homie with the Spider-Man. Everybody gets one.
Hey. Fuck that shit. Yo, welcome to Boys to Bruh podcast. We appreciate y'all coming out, listening in, or wherever you're going out to the store or wherever you're listening to us at. We really appreciate y'all. Oh shit, I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. God damn. This intro about to be fucked up, bro. I don't know shit I was gonna say. But
bro,
anyway,
just deleted
look, hey, yo, welcome to Boys to Bruh podcast. Yo, this is our 10th episode.
10th episode.
So we want to come to y'all with something different. We appreciate y'all, all 5 listeners. Y'all keeping it together. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DJ Automator here with your boy Juju the God. Tell him what up.
Man, it's a beautiful day out here today. We just trying to make it, and we glad to have y'all. Special episode coming to you.
Oh yeah. Even though I'm about to let me stop playing. I'm not about to flow for y'all niggas. Look, but
so it may be 100th episode.
Boys to Bruh podcast live right now. Episode 10 coming up after these quick commercial breaks. Head ass, ain't no motherfucking commercials. Let's get this shit started.
I said you skipping ahead too far, man.
Know, right?
All this flowing and commercial breaks, you get into hundreds episode spaces.
Hey, hey, it is what it is. So crazy day today. Super fucking hot outside. What is it, like 80 something?
Bro, it's like 85, 86.
Yeah, it's about 87 in here. God damn, boy. I mean, I know we got the AC on, but that shit ain't working.
Man, you know how you know it's hot? I saw some like 3 and 4 year old kids running around with the little juice jug containers when they got the little foil on the top.
Shit, boy.
The blue and red joints.
Boy.
Man.
I ain't had one of them in so motherfucking long, bro. That ain't shit but sugar. Maybe a couple drops of water.
I don't even know where you can buy them at anymore. I think you got to go to Food for Less or something.
Probably, or Aldi's. Aldi's got them.
Aldi's been trying to be bougie lately. They might not have them no more.
What? Oh yeah, they did a huge refresh. Yeah. They trying to
step their game up.
They trying to get the motherfucking vegans and shit like that.
They trying to be built next to a Starbucks.
Plant diets and shit like that. They trying to get that shit together. Nah,
they
fuck out of here with that, nigga. Bring my motherfucking cookies back, the oatmeal ones.
Man, that's what I'm talking about with the double stuffed joints. I'm walking in there now. I'm seeing lawn and garden equipment. I said, where am I at? Is this Lowe's? It's freaking Aldi's.
So everybody, this is a special episode. So we want to thank everybody, and we're gonna applaud all of you guys, because all of you guys make this possible. You're the only reason why we keep coming back.
Right, building a solid foundation.
But honestly, we don't give a fuck about y'all.
Terrible. You gonna lose us our only 5.
No, that's hey, we probably be down to 4 before this whole 30 seconds is over. But look, we started this podcast, man, because it's hard for niggas our age to hang out. So like, we always would just talk. We never do nothing active because we fat as fuck, so we don't never go like rock climbing or some surfing ass shit. Like, fuck, we can't do that.
Average
shit.
Americans, sedentary lifestyle.
Drink a beer or whatever. Right. So we created this so we could just hang out. So while we hang out, we could just talk. So we talk shit. That's where we record it, and we hope that you enjoy what we recording. So today we got some bullshit for y'all. I'm sorry, this is the 10th episode, but we really ain't talking about shit today. So the first thing, though, I wanted to talk about, it's not really a real subject, but it's this crazy ass thing that Tesla got.
Okay.
On the new cars. It's called Tesla Summons. So basically, like, when the Tesla automation first came out, you could make the car go back and forth and shit like that, whatever. Out of tight spaces in case double park, somebody parked real close to you and she can't get out. Now, I think you can go up to like 100 feet maybe, or maybe a little bit further, maybe 200 feet. I'm not sure. You can summon the car. It'll drive to you.
Oh.
Like some Batman shit. Bro. Oh. Yeah, straight up. Like, it's crazy.
Well, talk about futuristic.
Super futuristic. But it don't look safe because I seen the video. The car like ran over all the lines, like in a parking lot. Like it got to the person who summoned it, but like, fam, it hit everything on the way. And it don't always stop for people right away. Like if a person's like running on the side of it trying to slow it down, like it don't slow down. You have to literally jump in front of it and hope it stops. Now, luckily in the testing, it has stopped every time, but that make me nervous. Can you imagine like
something go on the fritz? It's
you
over
hit somebody,
with.
Be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was just trying to call my car over here. But at the same time, it's like, how nice would that fucking be,
Man,
it's raining. You trying to come out the store with your bags from the grocery store? Most niggas just gonna call it anyway. Come get me from the front. Fuck.
What niggas finna be calling it from the garage to the front door of the house?
Straight up. But I don't know, man.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm calling it to go check the mail. I'm calling my car.
Wow.
That's how fascinated I would be.
Jeez. Okay. So
I'm completely overusing it.
It is what it is, man. But if that stimulus come on time, I'm definitely buying one of those. Definitely. Round 2 stimulus. They saying people gonna get back pay.
Right. The people who didn't get it before. People claimed as dependents. Might get that 24 piece.
I need to find one of hey, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't get yours, let me know what's good so we can split that together and flip it. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody that knows somebody.
Man.
Nah, but I see some people just are already wilding out, with their stimulus and shit like that, just being flashy. So,
man, I'm talking about spent on everything from little things to big things. I'm talking about I done seen Muds when it got them some goals. They got some new teeth. Everybody taking trips.
I want a bottom grill.
I seen the bottom and the top getting the fangs, everything.
That's too much.
Showing out.
That's too much.
Mugs flying to Miami. I done seen everybody in Atlanta, Texas, Arizona. Everywhere that's open, Mugs done caught a flight.
They wilding in Houston. But you know what I'm saying? But if you get a stimulus check, bro, don't
blow the whole bag on one live it up trip.
But like you said, man, everybody want to be flashy. So what do you do, man? Like, why do people got to be flashy? You explain it to me.
And I mean, at the same time, when you think about it, what do people do when they get something they ain't never had? You don't know how to handle it. But at the same time, that's not the only outlook, because some people getting it that have had it. Like, I know people just like you do that it's two scenarios. It's both of them are people that overspend. Some people overspend because they never had it and now they don't know what to do with it. And there's some people that get it every week, but it just go out as fast as it come in. Like, there's some people probably making double our salary that are still broker than us.
I definitely was one of them people.
Look at you changing your life.
Bro, my life ain't it don't feel no better because of this fucking COVID bullshit.
Man.
But I will say, like, yes, there's a huge difference. 'Cause when I used to work at Target and I would get my little $200-$300 check, I was going to buy some $100 mics. Mics used to cost $100.
Man, don't show your age now.
I used to get some $100 mics. I was buying about 10 CDs that just came out.
Dang, you said $100 mics and CDs? Yeah. We got some listeners like, what is a CD?
Straight up. And then, whoever I was dating at the time, which I don't remember at all when I worked at Target, I have no idea who I was talking to. So, sorry, whoever you are. But look.
If you're listening.
Yeah. I was taking her out somewhere, shit. Whole little $300 check blown from Target. I done worked 2 weeks for, nigga. 2 weeks. So you can imagine the hours were stupid. Like 2 days, I'll work like 3 hours on each day. Like then like the boss would come in at the last minute, like, you want some OT? And I'm like, the rest of the niggas, hell no, I don't want no OT. I'm out of here. Fuck you mean? And then they finally caught me one day because my hours were super short that week. I think I had like 7 hours in one whole week, but I was at work every day. Fam, I was coming to work for 2 hours.
Man.
And going home.
Petty.
Yo, that's how Target is though, but that's why Target be so neat.
Yeah.
Like they have the whole team together in the morning, especially if it's a truck day.
Mm-hmm.
So they have everybody walk through all the aisles and zone everything, like pulling everything to the top of the shelf. We clean up the whole fucking store in the morning every day. We don't leave that shit wild. So it was crazy how that worked out. But then shit, after your first hour and then wasn't no truck that day, you didn't have shit to do. So it was send your ass home.
Yeah.
Your ass be fucking hurt, bro. Like, so yeah, my little $300 checks after 2 weeks, boy, I spent it.
Well, yeah, that's the difference from being young. I remember my first job was at Meyer. I used to do the same thing. I used to be a cart boy.
Oh, hell no.
But the only difference is they don't send you home after
rough.
2 hours. Not only was I working my whole shift, I was working holidays, weekends, overtime. I was trying to get to the bag. And when I tell you, I wasn't necessarily blowing it. I still kept a little money in my pocket, but I just was spending it on stuff that I did not need. I was 15 and I bought a car.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's unnecessary.
No, 14. Yeah, I was 14 and I bought a car.
Bro, you wasn't getting to the bag. You was getting to the envelope.
You right.
Because that's what we used to carry the envelope from the bank back in the day. We didn't carry bags back in the day.
Man, I used to tell you, that was what? That was like early 2000s. That was probably like 2004, 2005.
Damn.
Man, and I tell you, as a 14-year-old in 2003 or 4, seeing a $500-$600 check every 2 weeks, and
that's
like
a lot
the
of money.
year before, you was on like a $50 allowance.
Yo,
that felt like the bag.
It is, yeah. You're right. Because I ain't never know what that felt like from a regular job.
Today, that ain't the bag. I mean, that's barely keeping the bills paid. But back then, when you don't have no bills to pay,
it's niggas out here doing it though.
Man,
working at McDonald's,
making it work.
4 kids in high school and shit. One getting ready to go to college, fam, off a McDonald's employee check.
Man,
I couldn't do it, fam.
Somehow
no way.
Making it work.
No way.
But them type people be having 4 jobs. They work at McDonald's during the day. They clean offices at night. And when they get off from cleaning offices, they got to do a couple tug jobs.
Fuck that. Back to this Dwayne Wade, man, with this red hair bullshit, man. Like, why is he doing all of this extra shit after his career is over? Like, I get it. Like, all right, Rodman did like all the different crazy stuff on brand. It was on brand with his style, you know, keeping his fans up, keeping his income in, and, you know, sending all different. Dwayne Wade is now retired. Like, I get you trying to support, you know, your daughter and whatnot,
right,
you know what I'm saying? And don't make no jokes. You going to hell.
You go catch me before I get there. I ain't even say nothing.
Look. No, but for real though, on some real shit, like, bro, why? Like, there's no way you waited over 35 fucking years to dye your goddamn hair red. Like, wow, all of a sudden
you just want to try some new stuff.
Come on, man.
I don't know. It must feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders. Like, say, I want to try something different. He's still in the public eye, clearly. But, I mean, it's not the same scrutiny that you have playing sports.
I don't know, man. It just made me think a little bit different.
I mean, you think that most people who play in sports, look, you do something, most of the time, especially as a black man, you out the game. You pull in Michael Vicks, it's over with. You pull in, what was the dude, Hernandez? And yeah. well, you out the game either way, sports or not. But I'm just saying, it's not like normal people to where if you do some small little stuff that might lose you, you know, it's not going to lose you your job. But they in a different thing where, you know, like Colin Kaepernick, you just bend the knee, next thing you know, you can't work. So, you know, he might end up in the same scenario.
But I feel like he's doing it publicly on purpose, like to make a statement. And his statement's never clear because he never speaks directly to it till someone shoots shots at him. Right. Now, I'm not trying to be the one to shoot shots. Yeah. But I'm just saying, though, like, I just feel like it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know.
Maybe we feel like it's support, but it's only speculation because he won't say.
We don't know. But anyway, I'm not like I said, you know what I'm saying? All I want to know is
well,
you
take solace because if nothing else, Bootsy will let us know what he meant.
Oh, yeah. Is it blue? Is it red? Because I'm dying my shit when I get my stimulus. No,
So like you get your stimulus.
no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that shit, man.
I get my stimulus. I'm catching a flight to Cabo. Forget it. I want to live like the rest of these niggas. One night only.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you, bro, at all. Straight up. So I guess I want to turn it to like a little bit more of a serious topic. It ain't really all this. Well, let me stop. Let me not say it that way. But it is.
Right. It's serious, but we're not going to do a deep dive.
Yeah. So let me just run some numbers by you real quick. So Ryan Seacrest's annual salary is $71 million a year.
Okay.
Why?
71 million?
Yes. Why?
Communism.
What is he?
I mean, communism.
I'm
capitalism.
I'm not saying he's not relevant anymore, but it's like I just don't hear his name as much. Like, how is he still making that much money?
Judge Judy is one of the richest people in the world.
Judge Judy makes $47 million a year. That's insane. But here's the crazy part. Now I'm trying to make this like a race thing, but she's one of the few women who makes a lot of money doing what she does. But if we jump to a minority such as Judge Mathis, which is way more entertaining,
fraction,
fam, my man's only makes $5 million a year. What the fuck is that? You know, Ellen is one of the other few, but she's so popular, so it's like you gotta give her money. She makes $50 million a year.
Yeah, at that point, she's demanding it because she can go anywhere else.
That Kelly chick from the Reaches show, I don't know who the new guy is. It Ryan? I don't know who the fuck's with her now, but
I'm familiar.
She makes $22 million a year. Gayle King, $5 million a year.
Hey, Gayle King, huh?
Robin. I don't know if it's Rogers or Roberts. I have no fucking idea what her name is, but she's from the Good Morning Show with Michael Strahan.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Shit, she make 18 a year. He only makes 12 a year. Nancy Grace, that lady who's on the news, who's always going off about something. She only makes $3 million. Fam, what the fuck is that? And then some of these people you would expect like they would make more, like that Pat Sajak. How the fuck you say his name? The Wheel of Fortune guy. He only makes $15 million a year.
Man, he was doing,
bro. Like, okay,
numbers.
Jim Rose is a news broadcaster for Chicago. This nigga make $30 million a year. How?
Man, that's Ron Burgundy money.
How? Fam, we all know who the fuck Stephen A. Smith is. You know how much money that nigga make? $10 million. Fam, he on TV non-stop. How the fuck is he only getting $10 million? I can't get over that shit. That's insane. Don Lemon, CNN, $4 million.
Really?
$4 million, my nigga.
Don Lemon is a household name.
Fam, that's the LeBron James of CNN right now. Fam, what you mean? Anderson Cooper makes more than him, $12 million. Fam, I don't know, man. I seen some other women. I was going down this list. I don't know why I was going through this shit, but I was today. And every single last woman for like I had never seen any of them higher than like $4 or $2 million. Most of them were barely touching $1 million a year. Like the female broadcasters, like they're not. They're getting ripped off. This is fucked up. Like, man, we need more equality. I know I sound crazy right now because we talked about the COVID, situation right now. People are like, well, they're rich already. That's not the point I'm making here.
The point is women getting cents on the dollar compared to their male
all the way
counterparts.
down to the yeah, for certain. Because when I worked at the juvenile, my supervisor above me said she was only making $1 more, fam, and I was right next to her my first year. That don't even make sense at all.
When I was at Burger King, my assistant manager above me. Well, no, this was even before I became a man. She was a regular manager. I was just a regular employee at that time before I became a manager. She was only making like 50 cents more than me as an employee.
That's fucked
At that point, why do you even want the responsibility? But that wasn't so much to the topic. That was pretty much managers across the board because it just was a crappy job. But yeah.
Okay, Sean Hannity. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Do you know who
that's
is?
how you say it. That's a commentator on Fox News.
How famous is he, you think, to the world?
Oh, Sean Hannity is one of the biggest contributors to Fox News. I mean, it's basically old baby boomer news, but they have a huge following. So, yeah, he's also a household name like Don Lemon, pretty much.
$29 million.
$29 million.
You could just guess why, but I'm not gonna.
And then the crazy part is, anybody else, like, he didn't almost caught a couple cases and all types of stuff.
Yeah, man. Trevor Noah, I know he's still kind of new, but yeah, he's made a name for himself. I don't know when they do their contracts over, but yeah, he's only making $3 million.
Dang.
Yeah.
I wonder how much Jon Stewart was pulling down before he retired and they brought in Trevor Noah.
Oh, I saw his name earlier. I don't remember, but it had to have been somewhere near 20. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was freaking dope.
Yeah, some people, I don't know. I think the Jeopardy guy was only making like $10 million. I'm like, fuck. Come on, man.
Jeopardy, everybody grandma watched that.
Like, I mean, I'm not trying to say I feel bad, but I'm still at the same time like, yo, these numbers are kind of messed up. Like,
yeah, as far as when you're doing a comparison, but shoot, at the same time, the work they doing, I don't think they should be getting that much money anyway. But at least if they are going to pay that much money for that position, you would think it'll be a little bit more competitive. Like, it is crazy how you see disparities across gender and race. But I mean, story of America, right?
Always, man. So I guess trying to brush the surface of this next topic, man, without
just brush the surface.
Without going too deep, but
okay,
shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, earlier we were kind of talking off the pod a little bit about, you're acting white or you're being black. Like,
definitely want to scratch the surface on this one. All right, so let me take point on this one. So, because this kind of gets me, I want to talk about this one because it's a little bit more personal without going too deep. Not to say it's like super personal, but it just provokes thought. Like, I had an uncle tell me, like, when I came over, I had on, like, especially when I'm chilling, I might have on like my little boat shoes or something and some shorts and like a no-name shirt, like some Macy's American rag type stuff, like just basic, not brand name, but also not no name, like just, something comfortable to still look nice. You're like, man, why you always dress like a white boy? I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? I'm just comfortable. Like, what does that mean, dress like a white boy? Like, does that mean like polo shirts and like freaking ascots or something? Like, am I over here just like Fred from Scooby-Doo? Like, I'm not understanding what you're trying to get at.
What you got going on?
Right, like, because everybody has their own style, so I don't know how it comes down to black, white, or any other color for that matter. I mean, of course, there are trends within cultures, like that's a thing, but even that's getting more dismantled these days because like the hip-hop, right? I think clothes is also tied a lot with music culture, like what people like
definitely,
to listen to and whatnot.
For certain.
So when it comes down to hip-hop, like there's like a lot of people in our community dress similar to a lot of people from what they see in rap videos and hip-hop and all that stuff. Like that's what polarizes it. But just like I have my boat shoes, or I'll shop at Aldo, or I'll get some nice Steve Madden boots or something at the same time, I still got my Timberland boots. So, it was weird to me. Like, he didn't understand any other style but his own. Like, just because I don't want to wear some old nigga fake Gucci and a Pelly Pelly.
How old is he?
Oh, my uncle probably about 54, 55.
Well, they have
Chicago till he died. Old nigga.
They got a mentality that ain't. Yeah, he an old head. But keep going.
Yeah, definitely the old head thing. So he like, if you don't got the Gucci shirt tucked in with the Gucci belt and probably wearing like gay fashion designer Robin jeans and stuff, you feel like that.
Just like how people don't understand, like it's okay to snitch these days.
Man, I guess it is partially cultural.
A lot of people don't understand the times change. And when the time change, you have to move with it. Either you gonna float or you gonna sink. Which one is it, fam?
Or even if it's not just the times, people just have their own style. Now, own style can kind of go left. Like, we're not talking about like a young thug out here wearing kung fu dresses or something. Like, I don't know what's going on with all that, but I'm saying like style is style. People have nobody wants. First of all, we're not a monolith. Everybody's not following the same thing. It's not just going to be automatic. You meet a black person, they got something Gucci in their closet, or else they dress like a white person. It just don't make sense.
People shouldn't. They shouldn't. I mean, I get one thing, like you say, okay, that's like with the clothing, that's that style of dress. Like, okay, this is a hip hop, era that we live in. So like you could say like, oh, that's kind of urban, the white people word for ghetto. But anyway, look, you could say like, all right, yeah, that's cool, that's trendy, that's up to date, blah blah blah.
But it's even like subsets in places like Japan who are super into hip hop and dress the same way.
Yeah, but to say that you dress a whole race,
right? That like, how weird would that be if you see like some hip hop people in Japan and other Japanese people would be like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you dressing black?" Like that would be so freaking weird.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just ignorant people, man. Honestly, at the end of the day, man, people don't know how to separate stuff. You know, just like how we were having a talk a while back, saying, you know, what if the light switch guy, you know, was a rapist? You know what I'm saying? Would you stop using the fucking light switch?
Exactly.
You're not gonna stop using the damn light switch because you found out. You know, you can separate things, man. Clothing is clothing.
And it touches all facets of life. It's not even just clothing. Like I know if I've heard it before, you must have heard it before.
All
like
the time, every day. Still there. I already know what you're about to say. Yeah, you talk white.
Don't be reading my mind. We cool, but we not that cool.
Listen, man. Let me tell you, man. Because this is something black people face all the time. And
all the time.
Then you get those people out there snitching. I don't blame them because they be on TikTok telling us something like, yeah, you might know Deron, you know, as, hey, how's it going today? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But really, Deron be out here slanging, like, at the end of the day.
Right, Deron
so
at the crib.
Deron at the crib, like, yeah, fam, fuck good, fam. What's up? Yo. You know what I'm saying? Once he leave work. You're like, that's who he really is. No. See, I hate that, too. I don't like that. Let me tell you why. Because
that's limiting someone.
Exactly. They don't let people be themselves, not knowing that you could be more than just one thing. So people
I'm
think
multi-dimensional.
Exactly.
You're not going to limit me to a box.
Because you're not happy 24/7.
Exactly.
So you're not sad 24/7.
And just like you're not doing business 24/7.
Exactly. There's a time and a place for everything. So it's not being white, it's being professional. Exactly. Or if you're speaking English the way it should be, you're speaking proper. Just like how when you learn Spanish, they say, oh, that's more formal. Mm-hmm. They don't say you speaking like a Mexican. They don't say that. They say it's formal. So why the fuck is this a problem when a black person knows how to enunciate his words? They say, oh, you acting white. No, he's speaking proper. Let that motherfucker use his education that he fucking used and let him grow to be who he want to fucking be. Stop fucking putting limits on everybody. Like you said earlier. I don't like that shit, bro. That shit just got me hot real quick.
Real quick. I can feel the passion in here.
Fuck, like, yo, I just hate that. Like, fam.
All of a sudden, because I want to enunciate my words.
Like, come on, man. Fam.
I'm a jerk.
Like, yeah, it's times like, okay, when I talk to my friends, yo, depending on who I'm talking to, I'm like, yo, what up? What's good? Right. Nah, fam, nah, I ain't even really got that. Nah. But if I'm talking to my homies about something specific and I need to say, no, we can't use DDR4, I can't say, whoop de whoop, what? No, they need to know specifics and numbers. So you have to adapt in certain situations. Like, you can't just fucking use slang for everything because there isn't slang for everything.
Right.
So,
and the same people that usually tell you stuff like that are the people who, in most cases, don't end up being successful because they don't know how to compartmentalize like that. That same person where, you know, you saying, yo, what up? What's good? They do that same thing in an interview. Like, they come into the interview with the do-rag on, and then, you know, this a whole nother thing, which I'm not even going to dive into. But I'm saying they come into the interview with the do-rag on and then come out and be like, yeah, man, white man always trying to keep me down. I ain't get the job.
That's another thing I hate.
That ain't how the white man got a lot to answer for, but not that.
Not at all. Yo ass one in that ghetto as shit. He don't want to deal with you never coming back from break. Fuck out of here, fam. You were supposed to have a 15-minute break. You was gone for an hour. He had to call your phone 10 times.
Right.
Like, he already know that's the type of person you is. Talking about some you like, in the interview.
The job clearly says business casual, and you came in a T-shirt.
Do-rag.
And some Crocs.
Yeah. Can't even follow directions. And they always got an excuse for everything, too. Like, oh, I was late because, you know.
I had a button up on, but I spilled fruit punch on the way in.
Change and shit like that.
Got some coffee on my collar. Yeah.
Just like your ass was late. You ain't want to come to the podcast today on time. Sleeping in and shit. Called me earlier. Tell me, so yeah, let's do it early, fam. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I set up my ass over here.
But I'm saying let's do it early at 10, 11 o'clock.
This nigga here, bro.
Hey.
You ain't want to come. That's all good.
No, you can't deny a quarantine nap, man. Quarantine naps is the best.
Yo, Yo, I don't know what a quarantine nap is, nigga. I'm still working. Look, he wanted me to do the podcast by myself, y'all. He did not want to come over here and do the podcast with me. He wanted to lay his ass in the bed all day. He ain't want to do shit.
Well, let me tell you about it real quick. I'm gonna just take a few seconds of your time so I can educate you on these quarantine naps. You know that one good nap when like you go to Texas Roadhouse or something and you ate real good and you stopped right before that point of being full.
I don't never do that, but keep going.
Right, I think my chubby nigga side shining through a little bit. But anyway, once you get used to your body, you know, at a certain point, like, oh man, I have another bite. I can't do another one. That's going to take me out the game. But once you come back, that long drive or something to get settled, you catch that real good nap. Maybe it start raining. You crack a window, turn the fan on. That's a quarantine nap.
Speaking of rain, it was raining like shit the other day. Like, fam, like there was a whole tornado in Joliet, I heard. Or Manuka, I think the Manuka area. There was a whole...
Yeah, it was tough.
And for you people who are listening, like wherever else, like that's one of them towns that you don't say you from when you go visit out of town. They be like, where you from? You be like, Chicago. You just say Chicago because if you be like, yeah, I'm from Shanahan. No one knows what the fuck that is. Like,
right, that's why people don't even bring it up. Like, you're not going to talk to Ludacris and he'd be like, yeah, I'm from Champaign.
No, he might know what Champaign is because it's a college town.
No, but Ludacris actually is from Champaign, but he moved at like 6, 7, 8, like something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he
and
definitely
Champaign
didn't grow
people
up there.
get mad because he don't claim it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You got to show love to where the people showed you love, you know. So if you blow up somewhere else, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
Like if for the time being, while I was living in Florida, had I signed like a multi-million-dollar contract deal, I'm like, yo, 352 in this bitch. Fuck you mean 305, 305. I ain't saying Chicago shit, nigga. Tallahassee, what up? You know what I'm saying? Miami, Dade County, bitch. Like Duval, nigga. I'm doing all that shit, bro.
Terrible.
Because when I was here,
that's what
even right now, niggas don't show you love. Where you from?
Man,
so
if I was Ludacris, I wouldn't have showed love either. Because people just be weird. They'd be like, yeah, I went to middle school with Ludacris. Like, what? He was gone way before? What? No. Yeah, people just do weird stuff. Man.
Always. I mean, like, you know, I give Candace Parker a hard time. I don't know if you know who that is or not. She's a WNBA player.
Okay.
And she's from Naperville. But
I know who you're talking about, but I almost went left. I thought Candace Owens, and I was about to get real mad, but that's a whole nother situation.
Shit.
but yeah, I'm familiar.
But yeah, I get mad at her because like she not really. I don't want to say like that's probably a bad example. More Anthony Davis because I think he's from Flossmoor. I think he's from Homewood Flossmoor.
I never knew where he was
from somewhere, one of these burbs around here. I think it's Flossmoor. He reps Green Bay Packers all day long. Candace Parker did it to be funny, but I still was kind of mad at her because she had on the Bears jersey, and then when they started losing, she switched jerseys to be funny. You know what I'm saying? It was funny at the time, but you know what I'm saying? But she always claimed Chicago.
Right. Even
though she's in LA, she plays for LA or whatever, she still reps Chicago. You don't never hear Anthony Davis say shit about Chicago. You be like, yo, nigga, you from here. You know what I'm saying? You from here, fam. But no, I don't know if he really rep it, and I'm just talking shit. I'm just mad because he wore that Green Bay jersey, so I'm giving a lot of slight.
Man, but just to finish up before we switch up, finish up with that rain. That rain pissed me off because it was super hard, and then like the sun will come back out and it'd be beautiful.
That's some
for
Florida
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, we ran through the seasons yesterday.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you why it pissed me off so much, because it started out as a beautiful day. Clouds weren't out of nothing. I started grilling. The hard rain came down right when I was almost done grilling, slow cooking the ribs. I was so mad.
I was driving in that shit.
So then, of course, I was able to finish the ribs by keeping the top on there, but I had to run out in the pouring rain a couple times. Thankfully, it didn't put my grill all the way out, so the ribs turned out perfect.
Damn.
But I still had some chicken to throw on the grill, so I had to relight the grill, put some extra coals in it. Yeah, it just was a whole mess, man.
Fuck that shit. No.
But was it worth it? Yes.
Nice. You ain't send me none, though. 10-4. I got it. I
thought you was straight, sending me pictures of king crab.
You know what, though? This ain't about me. This ain't about me right now. This is about you. Don't worry about what we had over here. Worry about yourself.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Womp womp. Since you want to have a king crab out here.
Listen, on some real shit though, let me tell you what. I'm gonna worry about myself because Illinois just, approved the measure where restaurants can serve cocktails in a container to go, my nigga. To go. Now,
we wasn't even able to do that in the best of times.
Fam.
I had to run out with my drink under my jacket.
When I read that, and they said they rushed unanimously, like, to fucking get this shit going. Like, fam, it was no sweat. Niggas was like, yo, let's do it. Like, fam, for real, for real?
So, first of all, that's so ignorant. The only reason I would do that is if I was supporting my favorite local bar. Otherwise, if you're going to go to a bar to order takeout alcohol, why don't you just go buy a bottle? It's so much cheaper.
That's why I wanted to bring this up. But you know what I'm saying? Look, all I'm saying is third-party services like Grubhub and DoorDash will be prohibited. Okay, so that brings up a lot of questions now.
Man.
Let's start off with...
Because first of all, I have worked part-time for Instacart as well. You could deliver alcohol through Instacart, so why not through Grubhub?
Maybe because there's underage workers. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I wonder if there's an age limit on Instacart. I do not know. I can't remember if it said I had to be like 16. Well, at least you had to be at least old enough to drive. So, but I mean, that's with Grubhub too.
I didn't grow up during the era of this crap. I'm way past that phase of like trying to find like driving jobs. Like fuck that. I got a driving job I want right now. Shit. But if DoorHub or DoorDash, I'm about to call it.
You didn't make them one partnership.
They might as well go ahead and merge. Fuck it. But if they can't deliver, can Uber Eats deliver this shit?
I guess that's going to be what we have to figure out.
And then, like, okay, if I can go get a sealed container of a cocktail, it's still considered open.
Yeah.
How am I take this shit home?
Right, because that's definitely an open container. Yeah.
The fuck? Like, I'm
that is very interesting.
See what I'm saying?
Like, I'm just finna start riding around double cup. Like, oh, bro, no, I just got this takeout from the bar. And what can they say? Well, that don't look like a bar cup. That look like a house cup. So, I mean, the bar I bought it from was a legal business in a house. So, I guess, am I in the middle?
Who fucking knows, man? All I know is I'm super excited. I'm ecstatic because that means more restaurants will be opening because a lot of restaurants were closed because that's half of their business was the alcohol.
Yeah.
So most people didn't come there for jalapeno poppers.
Right. And if they are open, they open at like half capacity or something. So yeah.
I'm excited. That means some places they had some good burgers at some of them joints or whatever. So if some of these places open back up, I'm there. I'm there for certain. So,
well, I'm not going front. I'm not going just for takeout because I don't know any like mom and pop joints that
I do.
I'm looking forward to support. Well, maybe I'll help support you. Where you from? Support
I ain't supporting shit.
I'm
not. Hell, no, I'm definitely not supporting them niggas. No, I don't even say them niggas' name on our podcast. Charging $9 for a beer. Look. Anyway, but we'll be back to you guys after these quick commercial breaks.
Go with these commercial breaks.
I need a motherfucking break. We're taking a break for real this time. Fuck y'all.
Bam.
All right. So that way I can merge the shit back. But we back, y'all. We back up in this bitch.
And it's a minute.
Yo, let me tell you something. Y'all ready? Because it's about to get crazy.
Turn down for what?
Now it's about to get crazy.
Yo. Nah, I'm bullshit. Nah.
Every time.
You know the nigga who act like they can rap and really can't rap. Like, nah. That shit too hard for y'all. I can't do it right now.
Yeah, you're not ready for that. That's the number one nine. You're not ready, so I'm not about to lay it on you.
Not ready. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Traffic. I'm looking for my chapstick.
That's better than my flow. I would have hit you with the Dr. Seuss nursery rhyme. Nigga, one fish, two fish. Oh.
So these niggas don't want it, fam. They don't want it. You know what I'm saying? We got that shit for the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody take the sounds away from
These
this
niggas
man.
don't want no smoke. It's cracking over here. Fuck you mean, fam? It's cracking.
Man. 10th
Yo.
episode stuff right there.
Yo, straight up. Yo, we knew and approved. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Making these changes, bringing them to you live.
You know what I'm saying? We might even have a YouTube for real this time, though. What you mean? What you mean, fam?
The much anticipated YouTube.
Hell yeah. You might be able to really like, comment, and subscribe, motherfucker. Fuck you mean, fam?
Woo.
Yeah.
You know, I've been waiting to drop that line.
Bruh. So let's get into this last couple of topics, man, before we wrap this shit up, man. Cooking.
Yeah. Speaking of, since we on the topic of this takeout alcohol, I thought we'd talk about cooking too, because a lot of people been cooking at home. You know, so the restaurants that have capacity, but you know, a lot of people been spending this more time. Don't want to eat out every day. You got more time at home, so you cooking. What do you think is the correct person in the household that should be doing the cooking? Because a lot of people are of the mindset that certain chores are a woman's job, you know, gender roles and stuff. Think, you know, the man should be the provider and the woman should be doing majority of the cooking and the cleaning. But there are a lot of men that are chefs, or not even a chef, or just someone that, you know, as more people has become more common to be a stay-at-home dad, even though not so much.
So
but
most of my
different times.
Close friends cook.
Yeah.
Male
friends? Okay.
I mean, you know,
Also in relationships?
they're married. They
Okay.
cook more than their partner does, and they are the better cook.
Same here.
I don't want to say they're the provider, because that'll sound misogynistic of me.
Right.
But I will say, as we live in an era of identification is extremely important these days to a lot of people, that's something you and your partner would definitely have to discuss. Even something as small as, you know, who should be cooking and who should be this and that and whatnot. I honestly just think it should come down to who's the better cook. Now, when it comes to like that trash bullshit or whatever and all that shit's really not that important. That was back in the day when, you know, the woman had no choice but to stay home.
Right.
So that was a time where that was acceptable. Now we live in a different time where a lot of things should be shared. But if you want to enjoy quality time versus arguing over it's not enough salt and pepper in it, you definitely want the better cook.
Well, I think that comes down to only if one of you is a crappy cook. I feel like if one's just slightly better, or you both pretty decent,
but let's be
like
honest,
in my household.
How rare is it where you find two top-notch cooks? Like, I got lucky as fuck. Look, don't give me look, my stepfather and my mom's can fucking throw down. Like,
yeah, they be tearing.
And you know your people's is the cooker of the family when everybody comes over when you cook.
But that's assuming either one of you is a top-notch cook. See, in my household, I think I'm a good cook and she's a good cook. Like, neither one of us are like exceptional Chef Ramsay
So you believe
level.
you guys are even, like, playing field?
I think I'm a little bit better, but
not like
it's not
everybody's
a real
in.
gap to whereas I should be the one doing all the cooking, because if you cook, we can see a significant difference. Like, it's not that much of a gap.
So in that terms, it really just should be just shared. You know, if you just sometimes you just feel like you want to cook, then you should cook, but you definitely shouldn't be pressured to cook. I feel like no one should be pressured into cooking constantly. It should definitely be something shared or discussed, because after a while you kind of like you feel like a job and you don't enjoy the moment anymore. Because I got some friends who cook because they enjoy cooking. Man, this motherfucker, God damn it. I don't know if it's still recording or not. Forgive me, y'all. We got technical difficulties over here. This is the first run. I can't use this program no more. So for you people who are probably watching this on YouTube and you're wondering why there's a bunch of blank spaces, why it's dark, you can still hear the audio. Sorry, bro. I'm trying to work this shit out. This shit ain't working.
We trying to bring some new stuff to
this
you. Working
shit
out the
ain't
kinks.
Working at all. But yeah, you know, like I said, man, you know, it comes down to like enjoying, you know, what you do. And there's a lot of people who enjoy cooking. And I just think that it shouldn't, like anything else in the house, like no one should be forced to have to take care of the bills. Now I will say this. This is why these are topics that you should definitely discuss when you're with each other.
It's nuance.
It's if you know you're not good at remembering that the bill is, supposed to be paid on this date, right, you definitely don't want to sit there and be like, well, I ain't gonna do it. No, yes, you should definitely take responsibility for that, so that shit can get taken care of. Because there's some people who I know right now.
Yeah, that's why auto pay is beautiful.
But everything don't have auto pay.
True.
So you have to set something up, or sometimes sometimes you can set it up and leave it, but a lot of times you have to, be on it and you have to pay it. Sometimes,
especially small business stuff like the water bill. So I can't set up auto pay for our water bill. So.
See, and that's rough. And sometimes you need a designated person to take care, or you could split them. Only have so many responsibility to one side and then so many on the other. But it's
generally somebody's going to be better at that.
Yeah, it should never be forced because of. Oh shit! We're gonna have to take a quick break, guys. We gotta take another break, man. My daughter's coming. Hold on a second. I'm gonna answer this. Y'all, sorry YouTube, y'all can't see this, but hey, baby, what's up? I'm at home. I'm recording a podcast right now because we do this every week.
She said, "Why?" She ain't had to crap on us like that.
Well, I'm gonna have to call you back when I'm done, okay? I look weird. You look weird too. All right, I love you. Bye.
Shots fired.
So, yeah, she straight up just shitted on my whole little dig or whatever.
She came at the podcast.
So
came at your get up.
So YouTube, we're back. Spotify, we never left. Sorry guys, that's all on there. You didn't hear shit she said, probably. Who knows? Yo. When the kids call, man. You're supposed to answer.
You got to.
Gotta love the kids, no matter how bad they is. But
Trick love the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, but we back. We back, YouTube. Spotify, we never left. And Spotify, you ain't missed shit. So yeah, if you listen or you watch on YouTube, because you get extra shit on Spotify that you won't get on YouTube. So like there's some shit that you're just not gonna hear on YouTube. It's better. But if you need a visual, I understand, because some people need to see, who they're listening to, and
right, want to catch those reactions.
Yeah,
shots.
and I was like that for a long time, where I couldn't watch something. I couldn't listen to something. Audio. Yeah, I just couldn't. I had to see their face expressions.
Yeah.
But when I first started listening to a big popular podcast called the Joe Budden Podcast, I used to have to watch them. I couldn't listen to them at first, but then all it took was a few tries, and then all of a sudden on the road, like I can't watch them anymore. But ever since I started my own podcast, I have less interest to listen to them. And this shit just fucked up again. God,
man,
just can't get this shit right, man.
That program just not trying to do what it's supposed to do.
So, YouTube, we appreciate y'all. We're going to end the show right here for you guys. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for celebrating with us and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? This is our 10th episode. Thank you for celebrating with us.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
we'll work out the kinks with the content.
This is the end for you. Peace.
Peace.